created a Minecraft world in the easiest difficulty. I start by punching a tree. Then I decide to explore a cave. And finally craft my first tools. I start by a wooden pickaxe. I upgrade it. I also decide to craft an axe and collect more gold. I found this creeper. I to kill it. I finally found iron. I decide to be kinda reckless. I had no food and I was wasting hearts. I explore carefully around, trying to not encounter any mob. Unlucky for me, I found a skeleton. Lucky for me, he didn't follow me. I was scared because I couldn't heal. I had no food. So I decided to escape. When I was finally outside, I decided to kill these cows and make them burgers. I decided to craft my first furnace to cook the food. I placed the smoker and cooked the food. I noticed that it was kinda late. I had to find a way to sleep. I remembered that I saw some sheep on the other side and decided to kill them. Next day I saw this iron and decided to mine it. Little of it, my pickaxe broke. So I head back. Here I was trying to do a pickaxe, but I failed and make another axe. I shamefully mine more blocks. And then I finally craft my pickaxe. I decided to render my distance and I found a jungle. Behind the jungle, there was a village. noticed the structure and decided to inspect it. Here I found a map. Searching for the coordinates, I found a ship. Here, I had my first go with the dead. I used the coordinates and followed the treasure. Here, I found my first 2 diamonds and a bunch of iron. I decided to head to the village and check it out. In the village, there wasn't much. So I decided to steal these villager jobs. I also stole their emeralds and killed their guardian. I decided to explore the north part and I found this cave. I didn't have much blocks to go down, so I decided to collect some and I found some iron. Here I tried to jump into that block, but I failed. My second close call to death. Here I found a zombie and I pushed him to the edge. I make my way down. And did no damage to myself. I decided to craft some furnace and place them there, but I failed the placement. In that moment, when I tried to replace them, the baby of the zombie I killed was chasing me. I thought it was the end, but I placed a boat, and he fell for my trick. I decided to take it as a win and kill him. I correctly placed the furnaces and melt my iron. After I made my iron, I made my first iron armor. Fully prepared, I burned out the things that I thought I wouldn't need. I upgrade my tools and my more iron. I tried to explore this area, but this guardian wouldn't let me. I decided to head out. It started raining. I explored the waters and I found this mixed biome. I thought it was pretty cool because it had the new biome. Here I collect some things that I thought I would need. I commit some arson and I try to do a boat clutch 2 times and I fail. Here I found a cherry biome. Behind it, there was a village and some plains. I decided it was a perfect home. I slept on the plains. Then I placed some of my sugar cane and some of my bamboo. I decided to make a forever home for these 2 cows. Make a bucket and help these cows find home. They were very pleased with my job, so they let me breed them. I tried to prove that one didn't work. By a friend, I realized there was a room portal closed. So I quickly head that way. When I was there, I realized there was a villager outpost closed. So I realized it wasn't the perfect home to be close to a villager outpost, but a great way to have early totems. I tried to search for a fly guy, but no luck. Here I greeted this man and realized the city was on fire. I decided to be a hero and save this villager bed. I found that his jaw was also on fire, so I saved it. I fell into the spawn. I decided to breed more cows to have an enchantment table and food. I decided to kill the cows around the house. I was getting pretty close to the outpost, and this guy followed me. I was so confident enough to kill him, but when I did, I realized it was pretty easy, so I killed all of them. That way, I had my first bad omen. It was getting dark and pillagers weren't my only concern. I had to be careful. I went inside and stole all the belongings. Here I found a horn called Phil. I like the sound of it. This guy tried to assassinate me. Almost did it, but I returned the favor. This spider followed me home. I quickly killed it and went to sleep. The next day I saw these flowers bloom and a villager zombie died. I played the horn and breathed his cows for the rest of the episode.